Hey YouTube, Show here with another Stockpile Sunday review where I take a look at a older figure we haven't had a chance to review, and this week I'm looking at the S.H.Figuarts H-01 Tamashii Nation's 2012 exclusive from Tiger and Bunny. Kind of like the Darkness Bunny thing, I'm going to kind of avoid spoiler-ish things, but this is basically a model of the Wild Tiger suit that appears around the same time that Darkness Bunny does. So, we'll get to what he is in a little bit because his Tamashii Stage kind of gives it away. So if you haven't seen the show and you're really particular about spoilers, back away. But it's not a huge spoiler or anything. It's kind of obvious once he appears that he's not who everyone thinks he is, since Wild Tiger's like standing somewhere else very close by. But anyway, I digress. Very boring box. The Tamashii Nation's 2012 exclusives had a very boring box. But that doesn't stop him from being a very cool figure. If you're a fan of the Wild Tiger figure art, then you're going to love this, particularly if you like the red, black, silver, and white color scheme that he's got going on, which I love to death. Now, because, like I kind of hinted at before, he's not actually Wild Tiger, he doesn't actually have a visor with his eyes or anything like that. It's always this robotic visor, which is not a problem at all, really, because he never had it in the show. But it would be kind of neat to include that just as a little figure bonus, because I think Wild Tiger in this getup would look absolutely sick. So yeah, articulation-wise, it's the same as all the other Wild Tigers, but despite the fact that Wild Tiger was released 5 billion times, he doesn't really have too much in the way of mold degeneration. Legs are a tiny bit loose, but all of the Wild Tiger figures have had a little bit of that problem. He is a fingerprint magnet, particularly in this glossy black chest up here. Like, oh bam, there's my fingerprint. You can't really see it, but and this is all glossy too, so he is a definite fingerprint magnet. But that's alright, just kind of wipe him down every now and then. But very cool looking figure. I'm a huge fan of Tiger and Bunny's designs, and I have to say that Darkness Bunny and H-01, it could just be because I really like the black color schemes, are the real winners to me. I really do love the way they look. It is a shame that they were both convention exclusives, but they were later sold on Tamashii Web, so they're readily available, I think. But yeah, we've gone over this mold 5 billion times, so not really going to be too particular about it. In terms of the new things, we do have his shotgun-like thing. So that's really cool. He does have a gun. And then this sword that attaches inside of his little gauntlet there. So we'll take a look at that. He does also come with the little laser shooter things, just like any of the other Wild Tigers would. Comes with 2 weapon holding hands and 2 kind of splayed open hands. Like I said before, he does come on the Tamashii Stage. This is H-01 Android Hero. If my hints weren't enough before, he is a robot, and you do find that out relatively quickly in the show. But yeah, there we go. So I'll pull on media since he still is attached to them. But yeah, so let's go ahead and tinker with him a little bit. Like I said before with all of these, you can put the laser shooters on his hands, which I'll show off over here. We'll do the sword over on this part. So what you're going to want to do is pull this little black piece out, just like that. And then the sword is going to slide right where that was, in that little tab right there. Just kind of wiggle it in. Don't particularly push from the blade like I was just doing, because the blade could snap. So kind of be careful when you do that. Go ahead and take this side off. A little bit violently than I intended. You can put the sword over here, because this part can slide off too. But all pictures I've seen show the sword on this side. And I think that's the only side he used the sword. He might have used 2 swords. If he used 2 swords, then I feel gypped, because I kind of want to pose him with 2 swords. That'd be really cool. So I'm going to put in the weapon holding hand for that side. If I can get it. There we go. And like I said, with these shooters, actually it goes in the other one. But these shooters, basically you just peg them right into this slot right there. Not slot, but a hole. And then peg this right back into his arm. Then this will swing around and get it situated in his hand. And there you go with the laser pointer, just in case you haven't watched any of the other tiger reviews. In which case, how there's been like 5 billion of them. Actually, there's only been 2, I think, because I compiled the rest of them into one Stockpile Sunday. But yeah, so very easy to do. Sometimes I have issues trying to get this on and off, but it's not really that big of a deal. I'm going to give him the gun, because honestly, why would I not give him the gun? Unfortunately, it does not come with a new hand that actually has a finger for the trigger area. And actually, it looks too big for them to actually fire with the trigger. But that's fine. We'll just do something like that because it's simple, and that's how my mind works usually. So, very cool figure. It is fairly affordable. The price range is about 5,000 yen or lower, I believe. I haven't really looked in a while. But, if you're a fan of Tiger and Bunny and you really like Darkness Bunny, or have Darkness Bunny, then by all means pick this up. Granted, they aren't really a pair, but they go together fantastic. If you don't have either of the two and you really like the suit, it's definitely worth a pickup. But again, just like Darkness Bunny, if you're a casual Tiger and Bunny fan, I wouldn't pick this one up over any of the Wild Tigers, just because it's not Wild Tiger, it's H-01. So, yeah, as far as that goes, pick him up if you want to. He's certainly not a bad figure. Like I said, he could have used additional hands, particularly for holding the gun. But it's not that huge of a deal. Looks awesome, no real flaws, and I really dig it. So you can check out ShukenShinobi.com for updates on my reviews and hauls, and of course check out Riders, Raiders, and Rambles, a podcast with latest token news in the craziest way possible. And of course you can buy S.H.Figuarts and more at CSToysJapan.com. So take care and have a great one. Bye.